Welcome back to Marbella Now. My name is Nicole King.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day. Halfway twisted.
This season, I have been starting off the weekly programmes with our CIT Member of the Week. For over a decade, I've been welcoming different members of that association that's really well established and connected in Spain, and therefore highly recommendable for even international companies, more so every day, because they are very well connected, and whether you're a one-man band or you're a huge corporation, it's highly recommendable. Today we're welcoming a one-woman-ish band, not necessarily one woman because you have a great team, but Cherise Prieto, lawyer of CPG Abogados Lawyers, welcome back to the programme.
Nice to see you again, Nicole, in a better essence.
You like the new set?
Oh my God, it's incredible.
I have to say, not having a green screen for my hair is definitely better.
Definitely better.
Definitely better. I'm very grateful to Chaffley and the team for this new set and for you coming back. We do see each other and have done since we first met, because it was almost like an instant connection. You're very sweet, and I'm very impressed from what I've seen in my own experience with a couple of things you've handled for me, and how well connected you are for such a short time of being in Marbella. Obviously, everybody sees how sweet you are.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's here in Marbella, when you start your own business, it's very important to be connected with another association, other professionals, and to meet people. And you don't know where you can have a business.
It's funny because when you're choosing a lawyer, it's very difficult. I know the moment when I spoke to you, and it was actually about an animal and licenses and things, quite off the normal. But I'd spoken to another lawyer before I met you, and they'd given me all these prices, and it was, I think even before I started, 500 euros to meet me at the court. And then when I spoke to Cherise after the programme, and you said, well, you don't even need to go, let me phone, see what it's about. So I'd saved 500 euros before I started. But as I say, well, I'm thinking, well, why wouldn't the other lawyer just ring up and find out? And that's, for me, how you start seeing the differences. Do shop around, basically, do conversations with different lawyers. Marbella, I'm sure you've seen yourself behind the scenes. We've got a little bit of everything.
No, I think that for the lawyers, the feeling that you need to feel is very important, because you need to feel that you trust in the lawyer, and it's no economical problem, because maybe they ask more money because it's a big case, a big matter, and you have to go to the court, or depend on the matter that you are working on. But I think that the feeling that you feel that this is the lawyer, it's very, very important.
For me, it was instantaneous.
I think that it was
I had no idea
situation.
what was going on. I didn't know the situation. One lawyer said, yes, send me 500 euros, I'll find out what's happening. And another one said, let me make a phone call. It really is. So I think for the minute you had me, at that moment,
Solutions.
I trust you. But I trusted you. You weren't saying, okay, 250 euros and I'll go and find out. It wasn't even a question of price. It was a question of that's not necessary. You told me the truth. And I think that is hard when you're going to a professional. You specialise in certain areas. What are your areas of expertise?
We cover any matter of law, but of course here in the Costa del Sol we have immigration law, real estate law, and any problem that you have with contract. We were talking 10 minutes ago about the landlord properties, with the rental contract, any problem that you have in the court that we were here. So any matter that you need legal advice, we can help you. Of course, for the British people, the tax situation here, what happened with the tax and everything. Of course, we have a specialized in a tax law, but we can try to help you in the beginning of the situation, if you are in Spain or are you thinking to come to Spain.
Very interesting, the questions that come up, because even in a simple compraventa, buying and selling of a property, there are many things that the layman can't anticipate, particularly here in Spain. There's a lot of paperwork. And talking about rentals, which has been quite a topic, very hard for the residents and the workers and the nationals of Spain in some areas to get long-term rents because of the demand for holiday lets. This has been quite a topic. But the contracts in themselves, as we were talking about before, there's a thing that exists called the 11-month contract. Now, as I understand it, although a lot of people give these, they're not actually, well, not binding, but that they really should be for 3-5 years, and therefore there is some kind of leeway to discuss the situation. Is this the case?
Yeah, we have, of course, a problem with the house situation here in the Costa del Sol, in many cities in Spain, with the rental contract. Of course, if you are living in that house, the rental contract needs to be for 1 year, and you can renovate for 5 years. This is the law. Okay, the last law that we had, it was for 3 years, and they modified it, and now it's 5 years. So if you have a contract with 11 months, it's very strange. I think that the property needs or wants to avoid the law to renovate obligatory 5 years. This is the problem. I think that it's very important to be helped with a lawyer before to sign the contract, because after, of course, we can send a formal letter to say, look, we had the contract, of course here we are not, I don't agree with this clause and it's illegal, and we can go to the court. But I think that the people doesn't want to go to the court to
and hopefully, as you say, before you do anything, before you buy, before you rent, particularly when you have lawyers in our city such as Cherise, it's not like you're thinking so much money just to get through the door, which I think puts a lot of people off talking to lawyers with this idea in their head of how much it's going to cost, when the reality isn't that way.
We avoid problems.
Exactly.
We give, as you mentioned before, we give solutions. In our law firms, always we give solutions, and we avoid the problems in the future. Because here the problem that we have is the language, and sometimes the people try to do the things not very legal, because the people is not from here, they don't know the law, they don't know people who can help them. So it's very important to be with a lawyer and to study very good the contract before to sign anything. Of course, in the buy and the purchase or the sale, of course, is better, but in the rental contract, I think that is very important also.
It's funny because a lot of people have actually consulted me on rental contracts that they've had in dual language. However, the translation into English actually didn't reflect the Spanish, but in Spain, as I understand it, it's the Spanish language version that is binding. So regardless of what it says in English, that isn't the binding part. So even if you have a contract and they've given it to you also in English, check it with a lawyer, a Spanish lawyer.
Yeah, because the Spanish version is the version that it's going to be in the court valid. So you can say, no, but in English, I think that this clause, no, it's important what the clause said in Spanish. So you need a lawyer who say, yes, it's the same, this clause with this clause in
exactly,
Spanish.
or at least an impartial translator, someone who really understands, because I know personally it came up once, and no, it's just standard. And it's like, yeah, okay.
Exactly.
But the English didn't reflect what was in the Spanish, so I've been able to advise on that. See a lawyer, get professional translators when it comes up. The Golden Visa, that's another one that has been quite interesting, attracted a lot of people to purchase with that 500,000 investment and residency. What's happening with that? Is it actually disappearing?
Yeah, we have a new news for that, but we have the last step if you want to, of the client who wants to get the Golden Visa. We have the deadline is 2 of April. So I think if you want, of the client, the people wants to buy a house here for, of course, 500 and get the Golden Visa, we have time. We had a very good case in our law firm that we got the Golden Visa with a property that is going to be done in October, and with the contract that we have, we went to the notary, and then we went to the administrator for golden visa, and we get it. So
even though the sale's going through in October,
exactly.
as long
So
as you do the paperwork and get certain commitments in now.
So the most important thing is, if you are thinking to invest in Spain, or to buy in Spain, I think that you have to talk with a lawyer, because we have many options to get the golden visa before 2 of April.
That sounds very interesting.
It's very, very
There you go, extended to the 2nd of April with possibilities, and if you're buying, say, off plan or whatever, and even if the transaction isn't completed, there is a way of getting
time.
a foot in
We
the
have
door.
time.
There's time.
We have one time.
Anything else that we should be aware of as international residents or want to be residents coming to Spain? What should we be taking into consideration?
I think that for our principal final, it's come with to talk with the lawyer, because we have many options. We have the golden visa, but we have another one. Maybe if you have a daughter that is from Spain or born in Spain. Now I have clients who say, no, Teresa, I want that in my end, a visa to work in Spain. That after the meeting, I say, but your wife is from Spain, so we have another option. Oh, so I think that...
What about if a child, for example, is born in Spain but has a British passport but has a libro de familia?
Yeah, but we have option with that.
Very interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Because both my kids were born in Spain, got British passports, but they were born in Spain, and
they don't have the Spanish passport.
They don't have Spanish passport or nationality, but they were both born in Spain.
But if we can prove something,
They're chulo
we can do it.
madrileños.
They're from Madrid.
They're from Madrid, like you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so we have many options. So in the first meeting, we have, of course, a questionnaire, and after we can choose which is the residence that we are going to apply, because there are many options that we hear.
My kids are actually residents, so that's not the case.
Yeah,
but I thought it was interesting just to ask the question.
Exactly.
Wonderful. Well, it's really nice catching up with you again. Cherise has her offices very close to the RTV Marbella studio, so it's very convenient for you. Perhaps we can make this more of a regular thing, and you can come and visit us more often.
Thank you
very much. It's nice to get
much.
to see you.
Happy to see you again.
And have an amazing year. Keep on expanding and establishing yourself. One of the best networkers on the coast. Cherise Prieto, thank you. Gracias.
Thank you very much.
Hey, hey.
Zero Heroes, welcome to Urban Chive.
Zero Heroes, welcome to Gusto e Fantasia.
Some things are a long time in the making, but certainly, I would imagine, worth waiting for. We're about to find out, because I've been chatting with Jeremy Mayer, is that how you pronounce your name, for quite some time, and finally we've got it together to meet. Hello, I'm Nicole.
Nice to officially meet you, Nicole.
Nice to officially meet you,
It's a pleasure to be here.
And I wasn't expecting you also to be very tall. You're with the Marbella Basketball Club. Do you play basketball yourself?
Not anymore. I keep that, I let the players take care of that from now on.
But it's very cool that actually you're here, the Marbella Basketball Club, the Club de Baloncesto de Marbella. I know Radio Televisión Marbella, Radio Television Marbella, and our sports commentators and everyone are all very involved with everything you do. So it's nice to have an opportunity from the Giri side, the foreigner side, to actually firstly, know that you exist, and then also to see what can we do? How can we support you? How can we get more involved?
Well, first, I want to thank Radio Televisión Marbella. They broadcast all our home games on tape delay on Saturdays. So if you haven't seen a game recorded yet, you can check out their YouTube page or check them out on Saturday. And in regards to the giddy side, me being here talking to you is a big step in the right direction for our foreign population here in Marbella to know that we have basketball.
Wonderful. Where are you from yourself, Jeremy?
Originally, I'm from Norway.
Oh, right, because I could tell a bit of accent. I was kind of thinking, maybe Ireland? I mean, where are you from? It's a mix.
That's not the first to think I'm Irish.
But
no.
It's a great accent. It's enthusiastic accent. So you're from Norway and
Yes.
been in Marbella for a long time?
I've been here for 5 years now. I migrated from living in the States. I lived in LA for 21 years.
Oh, really? How was that?
It was big, glamorous, with lots of big lights like we have here.
Did you do TV out there? What is your history? What's your background?
Well, that's a long one. But I've worked in operations and logistics in sports. I actually did some entertainment reporting as well. But communication and PR has kind of been my forte lately.
And how long have you been involved with the basketball club?
For almost half a year now. I think I'm about 5 months since I got hired by Marbella Basketball.
Well, I'm absolutely delighted for you.
Thank you.
And I'm delighted for them because I love basketball. My dad even owned a basketball club once, the Kingston Kings, back in the day.
Okay.
And I really do enjoy it. It's a very good game for families. It's a great way to get yourself all excited for a good cause. And
well, Christopher and I talked about it while we were in your reception. That basketball is great because it's fast, something is always happening, and it's kind of easy to understand. The ball goes in the hoop, they get points. The ball goes in another hoop, they get more points. Whoever gets the most points win. You know, the fouls and the rules and all that, that's almost irrelevant.
So let's get to the logistics. You play where?
Carlos Cabezas.
Which is what? For us foreigners, that means absolutely nothing. Charles Heads. Carlos Cabezas.
Right up the street. No, it's in Benito Horizonte. So do you know where the arch is?
Yes.
Right there.
Okay, so near the arches.
Yeah.
Like where the Polygono is, where the industrial estate is.
No. So if you have the arch right down the street, it's on the left-hand side.
Okay.
I think it's Benito de Horizonte.
Okay, all right, cool. So that is that area. And when do you play? When do you want the people to be there?
We want you there Saturday in 2 weeks. So February 1st at 5:30, we got our first home game of 2025.
Okay, so February 1st. And how often do you play, or does it depend on the league and what's the setup? Are you in a league?
Yes.
How official is this team?
Oh, it's very official. But also, I know you're going to talk to Chris, who's one of our...
Yeah, can you talk about Chris? Chris is one of the players. So you have to watch this space because that's coming shortly, coming soon.
No, we are in Tercera FEB, which is the third division of Spanish basketball.
Okay, so you actually really exist. I mean, this is a real thing. That's very cool.
So the leagues are the same as it would be for your Premier League. You have the league, then you have first, second, and third. So in reality, it's fourth division of professional basketball in Spain.
Are there aspirations to improve
To the
that?
top.
I mean, so there is. There's a goal. Is this like something new going on, or is this just like now we're going to get promoted with the foreigners and really go for it? Has anything changed recently in the club, or?
Well, I think the new board of directors have aspirations for the team to go up, as well as connect with more of an international audience. Hence, how I got hired to do exactly that, introduce the team to foreign population.
Yeah, I mean, I think really it's a great thing to do because you don't always just go out for dinner. It's nice to go on a Saturday, let's all go to a basketball and then go out for lunch or a picnic or whatever, depending on the time of year.
Well, the game's at 5:30, so I think after the game, I think it's dinner time, not...
Well, English dinner time, Spanish, you could still be going for lunch.
That is true.
It is okay. I love the sobremesa. I do I'm very much into the 9:30 dinners and not the 7 and 6s like the Norwegians and the English. When in Rome, we have to do.
I was back in Norway for Christmas, And they were talking about, like, yeah, we're going to have dinner at 2. And I'm like, say what?
Yes.
You're going to have dinner at 2?
It's funny when you go back to your home country, because I used to feel the same when I used to go back to England and the evening movie or film was on at 8 o'clock at night. And it's like, what? Like, it's time for bed at 9. There you have it, the beauty of living in Spain. So Saturday, 5:30, 2nd of February, we're going to be watching we're going to watch... The 1st.
1st of February.
The 1st of February. There you go, 1st of February. We will write it down as well to make sure, 1st of February.
Put it there on the lower thirds,
exactly,
please.
1st of February. And very much looking forward to it. Facilities there. No hamburgers, hot dogs, popcorn. It's just go in, watch the game. You got beer, okay. And water.
Yes.
Okay.
What's water?
Well, that's what I drink. That's what I drink. You're Norwegian, it's okay. We understand. Cultural differences. Me and my tea and my water. Okay. So we're looking forward to that. And I think now we should possibly meet Christopher.
You should.
Who's playing. But before that, I just wanted to quickly ask. How can people get involved if they want to play or try out for the team?
Well, we'll put it on the lower thirds, but you can put my contact information.
So people, if they want to try out,
Yes.
they're good players and they're here. Do they have to be
For
Spanish?
what category?
Residents? I don't know.
Because remember, there's 2 of us.
Okay.
So you have Club Baloncesto Marbella,
Okay.
which is our professional side.
Okay.
And then we collaborate with Marbella Basket, which is our other
Juniors.
categories. Yeah.
This is very interesting. Good thing we didn't finish yet. Tell us more.
So Marbella Basket is our academy, per se, that we collaborate with. It's a different organization, but we play in the same pavilion. We work closely with each other. So if we have an injury, we can actually call someone up from Marbella Basket for them to play for the main team.
And local kids can get involved with the academy to learn and
Yes.
practice, and then if they're good, an opportunity to play
They
with
can
the
either
team.
play
So
with
it's-
us or another team in the area.
Okay. So there are other teams. Are other teams in the league? Am I allowed to ask you this?
Of course.
Okay.
There wouldn't be a league if there was another team.
Okay, but I don't know if Marbella's just got one or
Yes.
if there's more.
Marbella
I'm not
just
kind
has
of-
one.
I'm not very sports-minded, as you might have noticed. I like the supporting side, but I'm not very good at the rest.
And we love that you like the
So that's
supporting
good
side.
too, right? Just to have crowds going and be there to
Yeah.
cheer you guys on, and wonderful. Okay.
So yeah, Marbella Basket. If you're 18 and below, you can go there. Again, Chris, who'll be on later, he actually coaches over there.
Famous. It's time. We've said 3rd time, Chris. 3rd time lucky. Let's do this. Don't go away. Linear Director has come up with a squatter policy for just €24 a year. You don't have to have your home insurance with them. This is a completely separate matter to protect you from squatters. For more information, call 952 147834 or their website, lineardirector.com.
Zero Hero, welcome to Belmari.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new.
Linear Director appreciates just how important our pets are to us, and that's why they brought out one of the most comprehensive insurance policies on the market, from just €39.90 a year. Give them a call on 952 147834 or from the website lineardirector.com. And now we're going to welcome Christopher Mortallero from Italia. Molto bene. Are you Italian, Christopher?
Yeah, I have Italian heritage. I'm actually American, though. I was born in the States, but yeah, my ancestry is Italian.
Nice combination.
Yeah, not bad.
And how long have you been living here?
Actually, this is my 2nd year living in Spain, but I've actually played basketball several years before here.
Did you come here to play basketball for the team? I mean, what's the story?
Well, I started out in a university there in America, in Missouri, in the Midwest, and after I was done playing college ball, I continued playing professionally, but I started out actually in Italy playing, and after Italy, I had a long stint in Spain, so that's why I'm kind of used to Spanish culture by now. But yeah, that's how I eventually ended up here. Marbella is now towards the end of my career, but still playing in Spain here. So
It's funny, I know, as I was mentioned before with Jeremy, my dad had a basketball team years ago in the UK. And just seeing that, the trajectory of a career, of the when you play and you go for it, but then, as you say, you come into the end of your career, is it just because you're too tired? Is it like it's too hard to play at the certain levels?
Yeah,
or you just can't bear to let it go? I mean, what?
No, I mean, you do have to listen to your body, and fortunately enough, I've been pretty healthy over my years, but I've had a long career, almost 20 years playing. So, like I said, I started out in Italy, played a lot of years in Italy and Spain for the majority of my career, but also in other places like Japan, Hungary, France, and Switzerland, I think. But for the majority of my career, it's between Italy and Spain. And now after 20 years, you kind of start to listen to your body a little more. I still feel like I have something left to give to the game, so and I still enjoy it. So, why not continue because once you're done, that's it. You can't play.
Once you stop, it's
Right,
over.
right.
Marbella's a nice place, I would imagine, to are you thinking of settling a bit more now and doing less travelling and maybe the mix of playing here, doing what you like and living in somewhere as blissful as Marbella?
Oh, for sure. I can't complain. I love it down here in the south of Spain. Marbella is a fantastic place to be able to play basketball also. But yeah, I'm looking more to be settled down here in the south in the Malaga region of Spain, which, again, I can't complain. I love it here.
And what's it like playing in a local team in what the UK would say 4th division, in the 3rd division? I mean, what is it like? What's the atmosphere like? What's the participation like?
No, I mean, it's very tight-knit. You have a tight-knit, almost family-like atmosphere, smaller club. I've been around smaller clubs and bigger clubs throughout my career. And honestly, I enjoy kind of the smaller club atmosphere because you get to know everyone within the organization. And, here you just have a, fantastic group of people within the organization, so it makes everything more enjoyable.
Are they all as tall as you?
Not quite, but there's some. You can find some here.
There's some big boys there. How tall are you?
6'10", so that's 2 meters and 7. Maybe.
Okay, that is quite tall. It's funny because when we arrived at the studio, and Jeremy, who's also very tall, and there's me at my 5'1 1/4 on a good day, standing there like you were a bit intimidated by the height, and I'm like, no, I'm kind of used to being small. But how's that been for you? Were you tall from very young? Did you have a growth spurt at 13? How was the progress to then realise that you were going to be good for basketball?
Well, yeah, I was talking with Jeremy too before. I said my first passion was American football and baseball. And then once I started hitting my growth spurt around 14, 15, I kind of realized maybe basketball was the right sport for me. And yeah, once I finished college, I was about like I am now. So, height definitely helps in the sport of basketball. It's not everything. But again, I think I picked the right one.
And when you're in Spain, is it strange? Because people in America are bigger. But in Italy and Spain, traditionally, we're a lot smaller in general. Does it feel strange when you go places? Is it dangerous for you walking around Marbella?
No, not really. I mean, honestly, I'm used to it now because it does, even in the States, in America, I'm not the average height. So, you got a lot of people kind of looking at you or asking at you, how tall are you? And, it's the same over here in Europe, too.
People ask me how tall I am all the time.
Yeah, I imagine.
I think they want to say is how small are you really? So it's funny how people are fascinated if we're anything but average.
Right. Yeah.
Anything different. Anything from the norm.
But I'm used to it by now, so I just. I don't even think twice. Just tell my height. Yeah, we'll move on.
And what's it like for getting clothes? I'm sorry to ask you all the questions everyone asks you, but I'm worried for you because I know that if you need a size 10 over here, it could be difficult.
Yeah, that is one thing. It is difficult in Europe to find jeans, shoes sometimes.
A lot of online shopping.
Right. Thankfully for online now, you can get anything online now. So that's basically where all my shopping comes from, unless I get lucky and find something in the stores. But it's not a problem here in Marbella. You have Cañada shopping, you go in there and you can find something.
Yeah, and Corte Inglés as well. Don't forget our good old Corte Inglés.
Oh, yeah.
What's the season looking like coming up? First game of 2025 on the 1st of February, Saturday, 5:30. I've got the information.
Right, yeah.
It's fixed in my brain now. We will be there. But what's it looking like for the season? What's the schedule like?
No, right now, I mean, we're in a good position. We're starting the second half of the season now. And right now, I think we're in the top 3. So, I mean, it's not a bad way to finish the first part, but now we're looking forward to get off to a strong start, especially at home. Like we said, February 1st, we're looking to get to a strong start. And I think at the moment we haven't lost at home, so we're going to try and keep that streak going.
Okay, let's keep that going.
Let's
keep that going. I will come along. I will bring my little camera.
Nice.
And we can show people. And let's see if we can keep more in touch and keep reminding people that you guys exist and that you would very much like us to go and support you and cheer and see you through to the
For sure, yeah.
First Division. Why not?
Right. I mean, we any of the support we can get, we love. And the fans that we have already show us tremendous support for our home games. And like I said, we just want to keep it rolling. So.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
It's a deal. Thank you so much.
No, thanks for
Christopher,
having me.
they're in the Marbella Basketball Club, a group de baloncesto de Marbella. Very cool. And a big thank you for my cap, which I will be sporting proudly on Saturday, 1st of February at 5:30 p.m. for the first game of 2025, being played at home, which they will win.
Hey, hey.
The International Tourism Fair, FITUR, started in Madrid yesterday. Here is the video presentation to promote our city of Marbella.
Marbella de host, 1:27 primera.
Gracias, Eva, por venir. Yo sé que estás tan ocupada por todo.
Bueno, estoy aquí grabando en Marbella,
Sí.
en Andalucía, sobre la comida de Andalucía, bueno, de España. Y siempre tengo que estar aquí contigo en Casa Ángeles.
Ay, gracias, mi amor. Tú eres una de las mujeres más chingonas. Una de las mujeres que influencia a todo el mundo entero. Y para ti el lujo ha sido, yo creo, desde Hollywood hasta presidentes y realeza. Y ahora, para ti, en este momento de tu vida, ¿qué significa lujo?
Primero, lujo para mí es tiempo, tener
Sí.
tiempo, a tener tiempo a estar con mi familia, a tener tiempo para hacer mi trabajo, a tener tiempo para agarrar mis sueños o lograr para mis sueños, hacer mi filantropía. Como tiempo es el greatest luxury para mí.
Sí.
Un lujo para mí es viajar.
Sí.
Que yo puedo viajar en todo el mundo y me encanta porque cuando estás en otros países, en otras culturas, tú puedes aprender mucho, tú puedes entender. Me encanta viajar y me encanta dar el regalo de viajar.
Y a ti te encanta el deporte. Jugar al pádel, muy competitiva.
Sí, bueno, todos los deportes me encanta. Yo tengo el privilege
Privilegio.
a jugar con unos pros como Juan Martín Díaz.
Comer es un lujo.
Sí,
Y
oh
más
my
aquí,
God.
¿no?
Es un lujo, sí. Y me encanta específicamente en Marbella, porque Marbella tiene dos lados, que es un lugar muy glamoroso, clientel muy internacional. Y yo estaba con Dani García, un amor, y él es un ejemplo de este dichotomy. Ganó Michelin Stars, él tiene sus restaurantes increíbles, pero también él encanta a comer espetos en la playa. Es su plato favorito porque se recuerda de su papá
eso es lujo.
y su infancia. Tú puedes
Es
comer
eso.
en Nobu o Cipriani o Tres Pepes en la playa.
Sí. Tú has dado un regalo muy bonito a Marbella, que es
Casa Ángeles.
Hemos cogido lo mejor de cada una de las fundaciones que hemos ayudado en el mundo y lo hemos traído aquí.
Y mira ahora
Tu
que
pasión.
tenemos un lugar que la gente, no solo en Marbella o Andalucía, en España.
Sí.
Y también me gusta que hacemos aquí en Casa Ángeles porque es como un holistic approach,
Sí.
porque tenemos que ayudar a toda la familia, no solo un
Totalmente.
niño con estas necesidades especiales.
Entonces, lo que he entendido es que hacer deporte, buena comida, buen tiempo, salud,
Playa.
playa, montaña.
Vino.
Está todo, todo está aquí.
En Marbella.
En Marbella.
Sí,
Sí.
estoy Estoy viviendo mi sueño en Marbella. Y la primera vez cuando yo llegué a Marbella, yo entendí como, sí, hay algo especial aquí, hay una energía maravillosa, hay pues, el aire, la playa, la gente, la cultura, la manera de vivir aquí muy diferente.
Pues, bienvenida a mi tierra.
Es mi tierra ahora.
Ahora es tu tierra.
Tiro, ¿no? Ok. Eso por ahí. Este por aquí, a ver si sale bien. No, por ahí. Vale, un poquito por ahí. Apple. Un poquito de agua. ¿Verdad? Ping, ping, ping. Batimos. Very good. La manzanita.
Thank you.
A la primera, ¿no? Vale.
Mocktail.
Esto.
When you think of car or motorbike insurance, think Linear Director. When you most need your insurance company, Linear Director are there for you. With tow trucks, courtesy car, mechanics, legal advice, even overnight stay in a hotel if you need it. There's a whole department dedicated to us Brits with people who speak English there to help us. If you're looking for an insurance policy that really takes all your needs into consideration whilst you're driving in Spain, then Linear Director really is the company for you. Why don't you give them a call? 952 14 78 34 or contact them online.
Thank you.
Zero Hero, welcome to the sister restaurant.
Zero Hero, welcome to Sunday.
This week, the Costa Press Club held their annual general meeting. It was a new venue, Tapas and Thai, in Fuengirola, and it was really very, very nice.
Hi Nicole, welcome.
Hi,
Costa Press Club Annual General Meeting, Fuengirola 2025.
Hi there, how are you guys?
Yes, very good, thank you.
Good evening everyone. So we're going to start our meeting bit now. You've got to read and turn it.
Can we spend the thing? Carry on, eating. Neil, congratulations, President of Costa Press Club.
Yeah, thank you, Nicole. It's nice to have you here again at our annual general meeting.
How long have you been president now?
I've been president for a year.
Really? It's gone quickly.
Yeah, it's gone really quickly, but I've been involved in the club for over 10 years. And in 2 years' time, we're 25 years old. We're a mixture of writers, content creators, influencers, people that are writing and taking photographs and video for the media. Here on the Costa del Sol, very international, like 8 nationalities, and it's really bringing people together and sharing our experiences as professionals, media professionals in this great place where we live.
It really is fabulous. I'm delighted to be a member. I think I've been a member now for about 5 years.
Yeah, at least that. We're a very important member. Is members from the whole coast. So you're obviously based in the Marbella area. We've got members in Malaga City. Because we live in this really narrow city, don't we? It's only a few miles wide.
And Jenny lives in
Axarquia,
Axarquia.
Valles, Malaga. So we've got people from everywhere, but it's really great to catch up and network, and it's really fun. Yeah, and it's great to get people from different countries and different experiences.
What are plans for 2025?
Well, we have meetings every 2 months at different places along the coast. We're going to be in Malaga with a very important civil rights journalist from Mexico, we hope, in February. We're going to be down sort of Benavides, Marbella, Estepona way with an activity in April, and then activities throughout the year, summer party, Christmas meal. And we're also open to new members, people who are here maybe part-time and they're writing or they're publishing content in a journalistic kind of way, media. Digital nomads, a lot of people are actually writing and publishing for their people back home. And even if people aren't here full-time, they don't live here, they're still welcome to be members. And we'd love to hear from them and hear about their background, and perhaps they'd be able to join.
Fabulous. Neil, congratulations. Here's to another year.
Thank you very much.
Simon, it's been absolutely fabulous. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much for coming, and I hope to see you soon.
So how long has Tapas and Thai been here?
We've been here nearly 3 years. So I had, before this, I had 15 restaurants in England, and I sold up just after Brexit and came over here and opened this restaurant, and we have a second restaurant, Cow Thai, in Ben El Madinah.
Well, that is absolutely fabulous. Any plans for coming down to Marbella?
A little bit more money needed.
Okay, well, I think you're going to be getting the money you need if you want to.
Perfect.
The food is exceptional. Do you have a particular fancy for Thai food? Why Thai?
Why Thai? I've been involved with Thai restaurants for the last 10 years. I like the food, I like the people, and I like the authenticity of the flavours.
Well, really, congratulations. Prices are amazing, value is awesome, dishes are so ample and so delicious.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hope to see you again, fingers
We'll
crossed.
be back, and that's not a threat.
Okay, thank you.
Zero, welcome here at the Gaucho de Banús.
Zero Heroes.
Welcome to Vigo Banús.
Zero Hero. Welcome to Hard Rock Hotel Marbella.
And here's our presentation of San Pedro de Alcántara, Fort Fitur 2025.
San Pedro Alcántara. You've got to be something truly special to bear a name like that. It's as if fate itself decided you'd be the keeper of the divine keyring. Because not every place can boast of holding so many keys, like the one that opens a doorway from the mountains to the sea, letting through a light you can only find here. The key to history, unlocking a past that helps you understand the present. In San Pedro, luxury is understated, savoured in tranquility. The cuisine, a Mediterranean gift bursting with flavour and fragrance. Here, the festivals and traditions proudly wave the Andalusian flag, blending seamlessly with those who stroll through, those who visit, and those who come searching for the master key, the one that truly matters. San Pedro Alcántara, the key to happiness.
Well, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining us. You can watch recordings of the programme from the rtvmarbella.tv website, or you can go to my website, nicoleking.es, for links to the programme, also to my Marbella Moments column in the Euro Weekly News, and our Zero Hero website, with an ever-increasing list of restaurants, bars and hotels that support the designated driver by offering them free soft drinks. Plus, we now have a lottery thing going on that if you dine in any of our Zero Hero participating venues and spend over €20, you get a lottery ticket that gives the opportunity of winning some great prizes. Do check it out, take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week for more of what's going on in Marbella right now.